Did you know the Galacticos era at Real Madrid is one of the most exciting and controversial periods in football history? Imagine a team with so many superstars that it's like the Avengers of football. Sounds amazing, right? Well, it was, but it also had some big problems. We'll take you on a journey from their early days to becoming a global sensation. Let's kick it off. The birth of a legend. Real Madrid was born on March 6, 1902, when a group of football enthusiasts led by the Pedros brothers who wanted to promote the sport in Madrid. They chose white as their color, inspired by an English team called Corinthian FC. In these early days, the club played in local tournaments and started making a name for itself. A big moment came in 1920 when King Alfonso VIII gave the club his royal seal of approval. He granted them the title Real, which means royal in Spanish. This added a touch of prestige to the club's name, and they became known as Real Madrid. The early challenges. During these decades, Real Madrid faced many challenges. They had to compete with other local teams and survive through difficult times, including the Spanish Civil War. But they kept pushing forward, building their reputation and fan base. The club quickly established itself as a force in Spanish football. The Santiago Bernabeu era begins. In 1943, a man named Santiago Bernabeu became the president of Real Madrid. This was a turning point in the club's history. Bernabeu had big dreams for the team and started making changes that would shape Real Madrid's future. One of his big moves was to build a new stadium. The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, named after him, opened in 1947 and became Real Madrid's home ground. Also, this stadium is still where the team plays today. The Golden Age. The 1950s marked the beginning of Real Madrid's dominance in European football. Under Bernabeu's leadership, the club started signing some of the best players in the world. They brought in stars like Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskás, and Francisco Gento. With these amazing players, Real Madrid achieved something incredible. They won the first 5 European Cups, now known as the Champions League, from 1956 to 1960. During this time, Real Madrid became known worldwide as one of the best football teams ever. They were winning trophies left and right, both in Spain and in Europe. Even after their golden age, Real Madrid continued to be a top team. In the 1980s, they had a group of hometown players called La Quinta del Butre. This group, which included players like Emilio Butragueño and Michel, led Real Madrid to more success, winning multiple league titles and UEFA Cups. The modern era begins. In 1985, Ramón Mendoza became president of Real Madrid. Mendoza focused on signing big-name players and expanded the club's brand. In the 1990s, football was changing. More money was coming into the sport, and clubs were becoming global brands. Real Madrid always wanted to stay at the top, started to adapt to these changes. They continued to sign top players and won more trophies, including the Champions League in 1998. This victory was extra special because it was their first Champions League win in 32 years. The Galacticos Era. Now, we come to one of the most famous periods in Real Madrid's history, the Galacticos Era. In 2000, a businessman named Florentino Perez became the president of Real Madrid, a man with big dreams. He had a bold plan to make Real Madrid the most famous and successful club in the world by signing the biggest football stars. Florentino Perez's plan was simple but ambitious. Buy the world's best players no matter the cost. Make Real Madrid the most popular team globally. Use this popularity to make lots of money through merchandising and sponsorships. Use that money to buy even more great players. Perez started by making a shocking move. He signed Luis Figo from Real Madrid's biggest rivals, Barcelona. This was a huge controversial move in the football world. But Perez didn't stop there. Over the next few years, he bought in more superstars. Zinedine Zidane, signed in 2001, was considered by many to be the best player in the world. He was known for his incredible skill and his ability to control the game. Madrid paid 77.5 million euros for him, breaking the world record again. Ronaldo signed in 2002. Let's not be confused with Cristiano Ronaldo. This Ronaldo was known as El Fenomeno, the phenomenon. Ronaldo was one of the best strikers in the world and joined Real Madrid after winning the World Cup with Brazil. David Beckham signed in 2003. The English superstar wasn't just a great player, he was also incredibly famous off the field. His popularity helped Real Madrid become even more famous worldwide. Michael Owen signed in 2004. The young English striker is also known for his speed and goal-scoring ability. These players, along with others like Raúl, Roberto Carlos, and Iker Casillas, were called the Galacticos, which means superstars in Spanish. Early success. At first, this plan seemed to work great. Real Madrid was winning trophies and became super popular worldwide. These are the most famous highlights for the club, which include winning the Champions League in 2002 with Zidane scoring an incredible goal in the final, winning the La Liga in 2001 and 2003, attracting huge crowds whenever they played, both at home and away. The team was also making a lot of money. Shirt sales went through the roof, especially after signing David Beckham. It seemed like Perez's plan was working exactly as he had hoped. Do you know what else needs to work? Yes, you guessed it right. Hitting that like, share, and subscribe buttons. Oh yeah, it will help out my plans to create more football quality content. Now, as you do that, let's get back to the video. The decline. Although all seemed to be going well, problems started to appear. Unbalanced team, too many attacking players, and not enough defenders. Unfair treatment. Some players felt left out because the stars got special treatment. Lack of team spirit. There were so many stars, each wanting to be the main team player. Pressure to play the stars. Big money was spent on famous players, and they were pressured to play every game. No chances for youth academy players. Even though they had all these amazing players, Real Madrid started losing important games. Madrid went 3 years without winning any big trophies, which was really disappointing for such a famous team. This was Madrid's longest period without a trophy in 50 years. The end of the Galactico era. In 2006, it was clear that the Galactico experiment was only a temporary happiness. Here's what happened. Florentino Perez resigned as president and admitted that his plan had failed. Many of the original Galacticos left the club or retired. Also, the Galacticos era taught Real Madrid some important lessons. Having a balanced team is more important than just having superstars. Teamwork matters more than individual talent. You know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. It's important to develop young players, and not just buying out famous ones. After the Galacticos era, Real Madrid changed their approach. They started focusing more on building a balanced team and giving chances to young players. The Cristiano Ronaldo era. In 2009, Real Madrid made another big move. They signed Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United for a then world record fee. This marked the beginning of a new successful period for the club. With Ronaldo leading the attack, Real Madrid achieved incredible things. Ronaldo became the club's all-time top scorer, scoring over 450 goals. The team won the Champions League 4 times in 5 years: 2014, 2016, 2017, 2018. They also won several Spanish league titles and other trophies. During this time, Real Madrid had other great players too, like Karim Benzema, Gareth Bale, and Luka Modric. The team, coached by Zinedine Zidane, who had returned as a manager, became known as one of the best in football history. Recent years and future. After Ronaldo left in 2018, Real Madrid entered a new phase. They focused on mixing experienced players with young talents. Players like Karim Benzema have stepped up to lead the team, while young stars like Vinicius Jr. and many other young players have emerged on the big stage and continue to carry the legacy. The club continues to compete at the highest level, winning La Liga titles in 2020 and 2022. They're always aiming to add more Champions League trophies to their record-breaking collection. Real Madrid's impact on football. Throughout its history, Real Madrid has had a huge impact on football. They've won more European Cups and Champions Leagues than any other club. Many of the best players in history have worn the white shirt of Real Madrid. Also, the club has fans all over the world and is one of the most valuable sports teams globally. Real Madrid has set trends in how football clubs are run as businesses. We can't talk about Real Madrid without mentioning their famous stadium again. The Santiago Bernabeu has been the home of Real Madrid since 1947. It's seen some of the most exciting moments in football history. The stadium has been renovated several times over the years. While Real Madrid is famous for buying star players, they also have a great youth academy called La Fábrica, the factory. Many top players have come through this academy, including Raúl, Iker Casillas, Guti, and Emilio Butragueño. These homegrown players have been crucial to Real Madrid's success over the years. Throughout its history, Real Madrid has been known for attacking, entertaining football. They've always tried to have the best attacking players and score lots of goals. This commitment to exciting football is one reason why they have so many fans worldwide. But where there are fans and support, there's also some rivalries, and Real Madrid has some intense ones. El Clásico. The biggest rivalry is with Barcelona. These matches were watched by millions around the world. This rivalry is one of the most popular clashes compared to other big teams. Madrid Derby. The local rivalry with Atletico Madrid is also fierce and exciting. These rivalries have produced some of the most memorable moments in football history. Today, Real Madrid is more than just a football team. It's a global brand. The club has millions of followers on social media, fan clubs in countries all over the world, partnerships with major companies, its own TV channel and digital platform. This global reach helps Real Madrid stay at the top of world football, both on and off the field. Could the Galactico happen again? In the 2024-2025 season, Real Madrid could potentially repeat by signing these big players like Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and many more star players. This time by signing impactful players with caution. Madrid cannot make the same mistake by signing all the world-class players. Real Madrid's history is a story of ambition, success, and sometimes learning from mistakes. From its humble beginnings in 1902 to becoming a global powerhouse, Real Madrid has left an incredible mark on the world of football. The club has had its ups and downs, but it has always aimed to be the best. With its mix of star players, homegrown talents, and a commitment to attacking football, Real Madrid continues to excite fans around the world, giving chances to homegrown talents every year and bringing in big names around the world. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: Real Madrid will keep pushing to add more chapters to its amazing history. Whether you're a fan of the club or not, there's just no denying the impact Real Madrid has had on the beautiful game. And would you look at the time? That's it for our journey through the entire history of Real Madrid. From the early days to the Galacticos, from Cristiano Ronaldo to the stars of the future. It's been an incredible ride. What do you think? What's your favorite moment from Real Madrid's history? Come on now, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos about football history. Until next time, Hala Madrid!